everyone, it's Karen. So, as you know, I'll be moving and I'm trying to de-junk right now so that when I do actually pack up in a few months, it's just easy and everything that is here is what's going to be packed basically because I'll be completely de-junked and any extra stuff is gone because I don't want my one bedroom to be overly stuffed. Anyway, so basically Kim from Middle of the Book March was like, get rid of all the things but not the books or something to that extent. And I was like, yes, good plan. But at the same time, I am super overwhelmed with like the number of unread books that I have, and that's just always something that overwhelms me. So I thought of an idea. I was gonna go to the store and buy little storage tubs, and I would have one tub for each month. And I basically got this idea from people that are parents. Sometimes they will have like a seasonal tub for their kids, so like they will have maybe all like Christmas, holiday, wintry books, and then when that season is over, they'll put those away and they'll rotate out with new books. Just to like excite their kids and just try and freshen up their library seasonally. But basically, yeah, I was gonna have one bin for each month, and I was gonna put in there anything I could think of. So I actually filmed a video last night, and then it was way too like stressful for me to even look at because of course everything is a mess before it gets better, and it was a hot mess. So basically what I did is I took my storage containers. I bought 6 that are this size. I know it's kind of hard to tell how big they are, but I wanted to get 12, but they were kind of expensive. So I just thought I'll get 6 now and I'll wait a few weeks and get 6 later. So I have one for each month. So basically in my extra bedroom, I put out 6 tubs and then 6 lids as placeholders for the tubs that I do not have yet. And then I made a sticky note for each month, and I tried to think about like what YouTube events take place that month. What about the season do I need to incorporate into this bin? What are my moods? Like every September-ish or August, I always start getting in the mood for like cozy fall books and like mysteries and like murder and like all sorts of stuff. So I knew that even though October is Halloween, I needed to actually pack like a few months earlier with lots of Halloween sort of books. So I did all that, and I filled my 6 tubs, and then I just made like little grocery bags for the other 6 months just because I don't have the tubs yet. And then I was like, do I really want to spend my money on more plastic and more tubs, or do I want to only have 6 tubs and use them for 2 months each? So that is kind of what I'm thinking right now, and I'm actually gonna start using my system now before I move, just so I can tweak it and see if it's gonna work for me or if it is not at all going to work for me, and also because I'm excited about it now, and I might not be as excited about it in September when I actually move. So this is actually, when I put this together last night, it was actually supposed to be for next July, but I'm gonna use it this month, see what happens. The idea is I'll read the books that are in this tub, and if there's anything I didn't get to that I still really want to read, then that will remain in the tub for next January, because that's like 6 months from now. And some of the books might not seasonally match January, so maybe they won't go back in the tub. And maybe by the time I get to this tub, like obviously this one is for this month right now, but like 6 months from now, or 5 months from now, when it's like a tub that I've packed quite some time ago, maybe by the time I get to those books, I won't actually want to read them, in which case it is an easy way to get rid of books because, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be a good system. So I will show you what I have for this month, even though I originally intended it to be for next July. So the first book that's in here is The President is Missing, and basically this is just kind of like probably not a book that I would keep on my shelf after reading it, but Heather from Saki Expat Book Nerd said she really enjoyed it. But again, I think it's a book that you would read and then pass on to someone else, but I thought it would be fun for summer. Then I have 99% by Mark Thomas. Sarah from Your True Shelf talks about Mark Thomas all the time, and she really, really loves him. He's basically like a comedian who talks about like bigger issues, like social issues, and just stuff that we should be concerned about and we should be like advocating for or against, whatever. And ooh, this comes with a sticker. I think this is basically about how 1% of the population holds all the wealth, and so I think that, well, it's about mass impoverishment and how we can end it. All right, and then I have a book by a physicist. This is Reality is Not What It Seems, The Journey to Quantum Gravity by Carlo Rovelli. He has written a lot of books that I really want to read, so I thought I would throw this in here for now. Then I think in every box, I guess this is the second one in this box, but I tried to include a book that someone that means a lot to me has read and loved. And so my mom was obsessed with Silka's Journey when she read it, and so that is in this box as well. Let's see what else. I have The Wicked Sister by Karen Dion. She is a Michigan author, and I really, really enjoyed her last book, which I think a big part of that was just like the atmosphere, the Michigan atmosphere. But this one I have started, and I actually really liked it. Basically, well, I won't talk about it too much because I feel like I should read it and then review it rather than waste time talking about it now. But it is kind of a book that has different protagonists, or like it's from different viewpoints, and you have to kind of figure out like who do you believe, and also like time has passed in the situation that's in this book, so like maybe it's not necessarily that you don't believe the person, but that their memory is faulty. So there's that. Then I tried to put one like spiritual or religious book in each month, and I have The Universal Christ by Richard Rohr. Summer nonfiction, Barbarian Days, A Surfing Life. I have a nature book in each bin, or something about the environment, and so I have The Story of More by Hope Jaron. I tried to put a classic in each tub, or like more of like a modern classic, as actually what they typically are. And so I have Angle of Repose by Wallace Stegner. Then for a summer read, I heard The Interestings was really good. Another fluffy summer read, The Bookshop on the Shore. I tried to put a few Stephen King books sprinkled throughout because I have a few more that I own to get to, and so Hearts in Atlantis is in here. And then finally I also put a graphic novel in each bin. So I have Going Into Town by Roz Chast. She wrote another graphic novel that I thought was really good about like when you get to be an adult, like things are good for a while, and then as you start becoming a slightly older adult, then your parents are like aging and starting to need more help. And it was just like a memoir, but a graphic memoir about how she had to take care of her parents and just like all the stuff that you go through when you're dealing with that. So that is my tub for July. It was all full, but I have a pile of books next to me as I took them out. So that's kind of my method. See what I'll get through from this tub, decide what I want to keep for January. And oh, the other thing is any new books that come in this month, they will go into this tub as well, and if I don't get to them this month, they will stay in the tub for 6 months later. And I just think it would be a good idea to weed out my books, like how many circulations in this tub has this book been through, and why are you still hanging on to it, kind of thing. So that is the less stressful version of my system, because the other video had piles of books and tubs everywhere, and it was just, I won't put you through that. So anyway, I'm curious like what your system is as far as not becoming super overwhelmed with your books that you have not read, and how you decide what to keep, what to get rid of, and yeah, anything you want to share about book organization, I'm here for it. So anyway, I will see you guys soon. Bye.